Recording in progress.
Yo, what's going on, guys? How you doing, Paul?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm eating cornbread with milk. It is fucking delicious.
Yeah, cornbread with milk or with coffee, 20% stud, 80% muffin. That's right. So
Yeah.
either way.
Oh, so good. So good, man.
So we just did a podcast yesterday, right? Was that yesterday? Can't remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we're doing another one, trying to stay on a little roll here, streak. So instead of like waiting 1 year, we're gonna try to do it maybe once a week, not once a year. So
Yeah, if we can, and when there's free, if we both have free time, then why not,
right, exactly.
There may not be a set schedule, but if we're both up to it, then so we go for it.
Right.
So,
I agree. Yeah,
yeah.
so we're just gonna do it when we can. Obviously, we've got family, lives, work, and whatnot. So not easy. I'm in school full time, I work full time, Paul's in full time work. So I mean
I
it's
don't
just
have
not,
a family.
he doesn't have family, he just has
Nope.
himself.
Nope, that's
And
it. It's
I
just
am his
me.
family, that
Just
doesn't
me.
matter. So
I don't have
it's
any
harder, I
family.
guess, to work around my schedule, not so much Paul's.
Yeah, just accept.
You know,
Well, even work, I could still do a podcast.
yeah.
So,
All right.
yeah.
So but I don't know if you're aware, there was some news tonight. YouTube sent out an email and I thought it was really interesting. I've heard some of this. I talked about it yesterday in the podcast, but when I saw this, I'm like, "Oh man, this is awesome." Like we literally just talked about this. They said they were going to be doing this.
Just the views for the shorts.
Yeah, so I'm
Or
going to share my screen, and it's not just that. There's a lot more about this. There's three things that they mentioned here. I think is going to really make people. If you're hearing noise, that's just my dog rolling around doing some weird indies. Indy, what are you doing? Tell him what you're doing. Indy, what are you doing?
explain yourself. Explain yourself. Ah.
Yeah, there you go. So she's a lab boxer rolling around asking me to pet her or whatever. Anyway, so YouTube, this is really good for anyone who is on YouTube or wants to earn money, make money, monetize, or looking to get monetized. What we talked about yesterday regarding shorts, that YouTube is going to allow ads on shorts. So they mentioned it,
Right.
it hasn't happened yet, and now they're mentioning it again, now saying, yes, we will do that. And they actually say in this email, there's three things that they talk about. First is ads revenue sharing on shorts starting in early 2023. So that's already guaranteed. We will earn money on YouTube shorts. And that's really awesome because shorts drive a lot of views and subscribers, and now we'll earn revenue. It probably will just be like a normal video thing where once it starts, you're not gonna earn money until it starts. So you're not gonna earn money on previous shorts, but whatever shorts you have that get monetized at that point on, whatever ads that you make money from, that's where you'll get it from.
Right. You said you got this in an email.
Yeah. So it came to my main channel, my email channel.
Let me see.
I don't whatever email you
Okay.
use for your main channel.
Is it okay?
YouTube creators.
You asked, we listened.
Yes. Yeah, you
Yeah,
asked, we
yeah,
listen.
yeah, yeah.
Basically, the community, they listen to what the community says, and then sometimes they make changes based on what we think and feel. And another one that I didn't even know about is they're saying that super thanks, which is formerly known as viewer applause, is
Yeah.
also going to be on short videos. So people will be able to
Okay.
donate as a thank you to say you like a video. Hey, let me send this guy $2. It was an awesome video, awesome shorts video. So they'll do shorts, ads on shorts, super thanks on shorts, and the last thing is creator music. So that what they're saying here is it's not really clear, but what I'm thinking is that copyright music will actually be allowed. You'll be allowed to earn revenue on copyright music. Yeah.
And later this year, creators in the
Yeah.
US can select songs from our growing
Yeah. Sorry.
library. Pick a licensing option and make their next
Right.
video even more epic. So it looks like it still has to be within the YouTube library. That's what it looks like. Doesn't
Right.
look.
So pick a licensing option, but it's basically saying you'll have more songs to select from. So it sounds like you'll still have to use copyright free to earn revenue. If you're using copyright songs as normal, you're not going to earn the revenue. The owner of that song will earn the revenue. But I've always used copyright free music. I guess it's just going to expand more. But I really like the first two. I mean, I like them all because I do use copyright free music, and I do want more diverse music to use from, not the same old boring songs. So yeah, the revenue on the shorts and the shorts super thanks I think is really awesome. And I think the ads on the shorts is really just that's a really awesome win-win for us to earn more money. And of course it earns money for YouTube. So that's all I wanted to share about that. I'm not sure what
I'm just so the one thing that because technically it's going to be what you call like a regular video, obviously just shorter,
right.
just how shorts has always been, but shorts has been a lot more, you've had a lot more freedom with shorts,
Yeah.
where you could post things that would typically get copyrighted or shut down,
Yeah.
and that kind of thing. And a lot of people, at least from what I watch and so forth, a lot of people create shorts that are almost like they're not even cut. They're just direct videos from excuse me, say a movie or
Yeah.
or a TV show or whatever it may be.
Right. So they're not
So
original organic short videos.
no, it's not like something that they just said, oh hey, let me try this. It's
Yeah.
just somebody saying, okay, let me just cut this because I think people will enjoy watching it. And
I
so
think YouTube is probably going to crack down on that probably by, I'd say, next year, even this year. They're not going to allow that so much because, if it's a long form video, the computers will pick up on the copyright part of it. Maybe because of how short it is, the system can't pick up on such a short clip. But I have a feeling their systems are going to get more strict over time, without a doubt. And I agree with you. I mean, there's a lot of short videos. Not only that, but they're just using other people's shorts from like TikTok and all these other social media platforms and throwing them on YouTube, and it just looks horrible. You see the TikTok logo, that's originally where their whole idea is. They came up with this TikTok. Oh, look what TikTok's doing. Let's do this on YouTube. And what do you see? TikTok users
yeah.
copy paste or just dropping it down into YouTube with a TikTok logo, which just doesn't look good.
Yeah, no, yeah, and you see that on shorts as well. It'll say TikTok or
It's
whatever it
like,
was.
what am I on? Am I on TikTok or am I on YouTube? Like, what platform am I using right now? If you were watching a video.
Yeah, it's just people trying to make not maybe not not revenue, but trying to gain some sort of a base of people.
Following, yeah.
Yeah, so like, yeah, they do, YouTube. Now we got to remember that, like, YouTube in the past, right, they've introduced so many features in the past, right?
Yeah. And they've removed a lot.
Yeah, and I don't mean to sound like a cynic, but they, a lot of their stuff has been, hit or miss. Or it's like they, they allow something to come through, and then maybe a handful of people go, oh, okay, yeah, I like this. And then you have all these other people just going like, screw this, man, I don't want this.
Right.
So, so who knows, as it comes through, because the main, I mean, YouTube is they're a business, they're a subsidiary of Google.
Right.
So their objective is to make money.
Right.
Obviously, like, yeah, they may have individuals that say, yeah, we support our creators and so forth. And that might be like a select group of people. But ultimately it's coming down to the bottom line, basically.
Right.
Trying to see if there's something on, is there reflection on my let's see. Hopefully not. Okay, I think I got it. Cool.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things, and I mean, I understand, I guess, maybe the reasoning behind it, but remember the chat, or not the chat, but the like kind of a messaging system between the subscribers and the creators. That you were able to talk to your subscribers not through comment, but through that chat. Well, whatever it was, I can't remember the name of it. Remember?
Are you talking about super chat?
No. You would be able to like talk to your subscribers. It was like a message system they had, but they removed it.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
That was fucking amazing. And that didn't even have to be someone you were subscribed to. You could talk
Yeah,
to
right.
anybody. That thing was great. That was
like something like that. I was like, really? You got rid of that? I mean,
such a good idea.
The only thing I could think of is if it was like some kind of minor kids of going on and they didn't want minors involved with the whole kid stuff, kids getting on somehow and talking to the wrong people. That's all I could think of, the reasoning behind why they got rid of that.
Maybe, because in that whatever you want to call it, that YouTube Messenger, you could actually send like multimedia files, to each other.
Right.
Like, so just like you could in a text message. You could send a file through and the other person would receive it. You could send links, whatever the case may be. Yeah, I don't know the reasoning behind why they got, now that's been what, a couple of years now since they got rid of that.
Yeah, it's been a little while, so I'm still I mean, like I said, that was a feature that I didn't really agree with, that they got rid of that one. I mean, we have the community post, which has gotten better. If you have 500 subscribers now, you can use a community post. So it's not just for 1,000 subscribers. If you got 500, they're allowing them to use it, which I thought was cool.
If you got 500, you can use the community section.
Right. So you can essentially tag people with a 500 subscriber, account.
Yeah, but the monetization is still at
right
1,000.
Right. You still need 1,000
subscribers.
subscribers and the 4,000 hours watch time.
Mhm.
Which I wonder if they're gonna ever change that or not for people, but they might either make it worse or make it easier. I don't know.
Now that's been around for a while. I mean,
Yeah.
That's been around. I want to say 2017 or 2018 was when they started that, because if you remember, I had to restart my channel.
Right.
And then I literally just made it where I didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, I have my buddy Nick Pixel TV. He has a YouTube channel, and he actually didn't make the cut when he came. They did that to him, and he was forced to earn the watch time that he needed. So, but he still he still got monetized, you know. But
Right.
it's just like
Yeah.
it's a shame for people that were on for so long and had to go through that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, my the previous channel I had 10,000, about roughly 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then it was awesome. And then they said they basically give you, I think it was, I forget, it was like maybe a week to download to get what you needed off of your channel.
Okay.
So if you wanted to download videos, then go for it. But but that was it. You could only download the videos. You couldn't download descriptions or anything like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was
If we still had an option to download videos from YouTube, I think that would be freaking awesome. I like that. There's some videos that I wish.
you do.
How?
It's in YouTube Studio. There's an option next to the video.
Yeah. I know you can download, but I'm saying pulling it from their server, a deleted video. Once you delete a video, it's essentially it's gone. YouTube does not allow you to get that video back.
No.
So what I'm talking about is a video that you may have deleted and you're asking YouTube if you can get that video back, but you can't unless you back it up some of your own sort.
Yeah, I mean, they do ask if you're going to delete a video. I mean, they obviously ask you before you do it.
Right.
Are you
I just
sure?
had deleted some videos, in the past to try to change my channel a certain way, and now I don't have that oh, I gotta be this way mentality. I gotta have one subject. Now I kind of like don't mind the mixed content, and I kind of wish I had some of them videos back. But it is what it is.
Yeah, it would be, oh man, because I don't know if you can I have not tried, but I don't know if you can download say like a significant amount of MP4s at the same time.
Yeah.
From YouTube, or you have to do it one by one. Now, if I were to do it one by one, I mean, it would take forever.
So there is something I believe it's called I don't know if it works for YouTube, but it's called Google Takeout. And Google Takeout will download everything that you have pertaining to Google, whether it's email, photos, everything in Google, in your Google account, everything will Google Takeout. You can hit save it, download it, and it takes a long time, but they will email you everything that you put into your Google account.
What's it called? Google Takeout?
Yeah, Google Takeout. I actually made a video about it a while back.
How to download your Google data?
Yep. It's like your history. Everything that you put in your Google account is on there.
Emails, YouTube videos. Okay, get your Google. Okay. Common questions. So
Yeah,
now,
Google Takeout.
have you tried this? Have you used
Yeah. I did it. I made a video about it. I thought it was really cool. And like I said, anything that you put, like a file, emails, like I'm pretty sure the YouTube videos that you have now, you will all download for you. Everything will download.
Huh.
Instead of doing like you're saying one by one.
Yeah. I think, I mean, well, at that time that was geez, that was 6 years ago.
Right.
That I had to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't remember that. I mean, I never heard of it if it was even around back then, but Yeah, that's definitely interesting though.
Yeah, Google Takeout. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Trying to find my video that not that I'm gonna play, but I was trying to yeah, how to download all videos on yeah, I said now or never. How to download all videos in one download easy. So let me just click on this just to see something, and then because I didn't name it Google Takeout, but I wanted to explain like the fact that you can download all your videos in one shot. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because some people don't understand what the heck Google Takeout means. Like if they say, you know how like for searching purposes, no one's searching Google Takeout, but they're searching how to download all videos.
Okay. Got you. Got you.
Yeah, so
Got you. Got you.
yeah, I got the video up. I'm just trying to look at my description, and yeah, so yeah, you can download YouTube has an awesome feature where you can download without having to download each individual video. It's important to save your videos in case you ever lose your channel or anything like that, obviously. And it will also download all your YouTube video metadata as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So not just the videos, but your titles, your tags, your descriptions, everything. So it's pretty powerful, this Google Takeout.
Huh. That's interesting that it's actually made by Google.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, YouTube is owned by Google. So, I mean, obviously, like anything with YouTube is part of Google. So, your emails, like everything, every file, Google Maps, like everything, you wouldn't believe it, but it's really cool, man. It's like downloading your own Google server.
Now, how would that? Okay, so say you bring everything over, right?
You download it, right? Well, they're
Yeah.
creating a file for you. Essentially, they're giving you your file, and then you download that file from your email. So once you can save it wherever you want to save it. It's going to be sent to your email, and it's going to be sent in segments. It's not going to be like one big file. You're going to have like multiple files,
Right, right. Okay, okay.
and you'll just have to open them up and see what's what, to understand.
Got it, got it, got it, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just drawing here on the whiteboard.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Hello, Chris. Welcome to my whiteboard.
Stupid. Now the question is, whiteboards. Let's see here. How do I get? Let's just get out of here. I think. No.
No.
All panelists can view. All participants to access after the meeting. After the meeting. Okay. So, okay. Let's see. No.
Oh yeah, so there was this I was kind of like, it's sad, but it's funny. I mean, it's one of them things where you kind of laugh, but you don't laugh. I mean, I don't know what that means, but
I know I
this thing
got
on the,
you.
you know what I'm saying, but I mean, I feel bad. It was kind of like funny, but it's not really funny. So it's this guy. Okay, so Oklahoma jail cell, the inmate, what do you call it? The keepers of an inmate, you know what I'm saying? The correction officers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
so a correction officer in the
Yeah.
Oklahoma jail. So what they were doing was they were torturing this inmate by playing the Baby Shark song
Ooh.
extremely loud over and over for like hours and days at a time. So this guy was getting fed up with it. And again, like, it sounds funny, and regardless of what, this guy did for crime, he did something, obviously he's in jail. So, is it right to punish this guy this way, this correctional officer? Obviously not. I mean, that's pretty bad. I mean, I couldn't imagine listen to Baby Shark, whatever. So this guy, so the correction officer did this, and so what the inmate did was he actually filed a lawsuit against the correctional officer and the county jail cell for or prison or whatever for doing this to
Yeah.
stop it, right? Because this guy wouldn't stop, regardless of what you're an inmate, you're in a jail, and you're telling a correctional officer to stop, but he's not going to listen to you because you're in jail. You can't do anything about it. You're sitting
Yeah.
behind bars.
Please stop. Yeah.
So he files a
shut the
lawsuit.
hell
The
up.
attorney, says, okay, we have a lawsuit. You'll have a court date, blah, blah, blah. They keep doing the same thing. They keep playing Baby Shark, extremely loud levels, and for hours. Can you imagine listening to Baby
in his cell?
While he's in cell, they're playing the song super loud and for hours at a time, every day, right? So I can't imagine what this guy, like, his ears must have been bleeding, or I don't know, his eyes must have been popping out of his brain. But anyway, so the guy ended up
He was
dying.
probably lacking a ton of sleep.
Yeah, well, that too. But so the guy ended up, he had a court date to go to court for this. And because, inmates can file a lawsuit even though you're in jail. So he
Yeah.
had a court date and he died before the court date. And the attorney was furiated. He was like, the attorney's like, I don't know how to feel because he had an attorney and a court date to handle what was going on in jail, but he ended up passing away prior to his court date for this issue. And they don't know why he died. They believe it was because of the Baby Shark song. Literally, like they said, like a psychologist or whatever it is said that the Baby Shark song, when it's played at high decibels, it actually affects your mind psychologically. And let me see if I can get the article up, because what they said I thought was really interesting. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Baby Shark song played. So okay. Yeah, an inmate who had accused his jailers of torture by alleging they forced him to listen to repetitive Baby Shark song played on loop has been found dead. All right, so let's see here. I got the article up. I'm just gonna get to
we
this.
got 10 minutes here, just letting you know.
All right, so I'll make this quick. I just want to get to the part of what they're saying about this song in particular. All right, let's see.
Did he die in jail?
Yeah, he died in his cell. Yep. So it said, but it was they don't know what the cause of death was, and they're assuming it was obviously from the song, but they don't know that for sure. They're doing autopsy, but they just don't know for sure. So trying to get
depending on how long they were doing it for, the guy could have experienced, a shitload of sleep deprivation, big time.
Yeah, I mean, that is a possibility.
Yeah, and sleeping is like a huge healer, for your brain and your body. I mean, it's such a healer.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean,
I agree with that. Like, you need sleep in order to, to function the next day, process all the stuff you learned in your one day. It's almost like why you get a headache when you learn new stuff, because your brain needs to rest in taking all the new things that you learned in one day. If you're learning stuff, obviously. I mean, let's see. The volume of the song was so loud it was reverberating down the hallways. Let's see. So they took no action. It was called the Baby Shark song cruel and inhumane, saying it was undue emotional stress on the detainees who are most likely already suffering.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I mean, that's just heavy. Let's see, it was trying to get this
Because
part.
because it's like you are already in jail.
Yeah,
You're already repenting
right,
for the crimes that you committed,
exactly.
or crime, whatever. So in order to make that worse, you know, there's something wrong with those guards or whoever,
Right.
big time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not the way, obviously, to go about punishing somebody. If maybe you had something against him personally. I don't know. Um,
Jesus
so
Christ.
I can't find it, but it was just something that was saying something about the song, how it can psychologically affect someone when it's played at such a high tune that it affects in your brain and what it actually does to your brain.
Right, I got you.
Yeah. So
Huh.
he was forced to stand in positions while listening to the song at different times as well.
Jesus Christ. Could you imagine like getting him like from lunch or whatever meal they're having, or like, all right, it's baby shark time.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I'm like laughing, but I'm
fuck,
not, Yeah.
no.
So it says that the music can be hard on the ears. Certain pitches hit the auditory receptors in ways that are psychologically painful. These are high-pitched tones and screechy, elongated sounds like nails across a blackboard.
Mm,
So that's what I found it. It's just like nails across a blackboard. I mean, I can't imagine, you know.
yeah, that continuously. I'm not even sure if I've heard the Baby Shark song at
You never
all.
heard the song?
Yeah,
That's
go
been
ahead.
around for a while. I mean, I don't want to sing it, but it's go baby shark do 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 do, and then it's like baby shark do do, and then it's like mama shark do. So it goes through like the family. They're like daddy shark do do, baby shark. So it's baby shark, daddy shark, mommy shark. Um, but that's all it's saying. It's like if I said baby, no, I say Paul, but baby Yoda shark baby Yoda shark do 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 do, and then just keep saying that over and over again. Do 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 do, you know. And can you imagine like just hearing that over and over again? Like I don't want to sing the song for, why, because YouTube, but you
Yeah,
know,
well, whatchamacall, if you are if you are talking over it,
yeah.
it's not a well, okay, well, how about this? How about let's see if we can do this before this
See how long we can listen to it without dying.
well, let's see now. Baby shark. I don't know. Where is it? Baby shark. Baby shark.
It's like, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark, and then it's like it just goes to the next person, like mommy shark, Paul shark, you know.
Prisoner. Okay.
or-
Prisoner torture. So this would be, yeah, okay. Black guy. So
yes, yeah, it was, yeah. But I also
yeah.
read in there it's possible that he died of an overdose, so they still don't know for sure. But
I
nonetheless, I mean,
fucking OD'd over that shit.
yeah. Nonetheless, I mean, nobody deserves to, I mean, to go through that, I think is, I mean, I don't know. I feel like a correction officer shouldn't have any personal influence on an inmate because they shouldn't be connected to that person in any way, shape, or form. Like
No,
they shouldn't
no.
know that person, you know what I'm saying? So they should have no personal vendetta against that inmate, any inmate, because they shouldn't know them.
Yeah.
Now, if they grew up in the neighborhood, they grew up with a guy in the neighborhood, he becomes a correction officer as he's older in life. He still lives in the same area. I don't even know if you're allowed to work in a correction facility if you lived in that area. Like
Uh,
police, like some police are not allowed, most police are not allowed to work in the neighborhoods that they grew up in for those reasons.
All right, let's see here. All right, let's see how much time we have left here. Okay, you ready? Tell me if it's too loud for you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna play the Baby Shark song in this.
Answers.
See from the
How's
books and
that?
photos is clear-eyed.
Yeah, that's good. I don't think they're gonna play the song
Mhm.
though.
Nope,
You
you're
were
right.
trying to listen to the song.
Yeah.
Is mysteriously dead.
You would just have to
John Basco's attorney.
you would just have to type in Baby Shark on Google or something and then just listen to it like from there.
as well as carrying or possessing a
So,
firearm as a convicted
Oklahoma.
I wasn't aware that John was even at the
Okay.
Oklahoma County
So
Jail.
Yeah, you're
this
gonna have
guy-
to.
The late
That's the
afternoon-
attorney, I believe.
Yeah.
The attorney.
Bradley says on Sunday, Basco's sisters called him to deliver the news.
One was
Yeah.
talking to me and the other one was crying.
Yeah, this guy didn't
wailing in the
even
background.
he didn't even murder
19,
anybody.
They were pulled out of their cells in the
Yeah, I don't know what he was in jail for.
and forced to listen to the
Exactly.
song Baby Shark, in some cases for hours at a time.
It's a known torture device that's used by CIA and others to play it on for
The
hours.
CIA uses it.
For sport.
Two
Wow.
former detention officers and their supervisor.
Yeah,
were
so the
charged.
CIA is using Baby
Later,
Shark too.
All three had either quit or resigned. That lawsuit is set to go to trial, and Spradling wants to know what happened to
Yeah.
the man he was representing.
He was a quiet man. He was an intelligent man. That's John Basco.
Yeah.
Basco was the best witness the district attorney had on the Baby Shark
Yeah.
case.
They can't do anything
Or
now,
names.
really. Well, they can against a correction officer, but they can't, help
Thanks for
the
watching
guy.
our
I mean, he's
YouTube
gone
channel.
now.
Follow today's top
So,
stories and breaking news by
what-
downloading the NBC.
Yeah,
News
that's
app.
not all right. Type in Baby Shark song real quick.
All right.
Just
See,
go to-
okay, we got less than a minute here.
Just start
Okay,
get
so
rid of
just,
prison torture only and say song. Baby Shark song. Just get rid of prison torture.
so we have less than a minute here, so if
Or
we
get
if
rid of
it-
jail torture.
Okay, so if it cuts
Song.
off,
There you go. Do 1
Okay.
hour.
okay, if it
Someone
cuts
has
off, we will continue.
Okay. Pink fog.
So,
All right. Fast forward if you can. Yep.
okay, back on part two. As of right now, we are still using Zoom. Unless we plan on upgrading. But to be honest with you, I do not believe that using just two people deserves an upgrade, in my opinion. So we will figure something else out so we will not be interrupted again. And this second part, right now, we plan on making it a little bit shorter, but you never know how that goes. Now, I was sharing the screen of this lovely song here. Now, first I'm going to mute it, right? And
Yeah.
then we're going to go towards, and all we're going to do is we're going to skip through parts of it. Okay, Mommy Shark, we're going to put it really low. Okay. Yeah, if you're playing it like that,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I guess it's about the sharks and being a shark and all the shark families, So
Yeah. But after a while, if you ever hear here's actually a good one. You ever watch The Walking Dead?
yeah.
Walking Dead.
You know that. Come on now.
I don't know how far you got into it.
Well, I didn't watch it like you did, but I did watch it. I actually probably watched it at the very beginning. But then
Okay.
after a long time I just lost track.
Now this was actually a really sad scene. So basically, Daryl gets captured. It's season 7,
Uh-huh.
and what they do to this guy is they play. Okay, now just before we go, we do not own any of the rights to this song or whatnot. We're just
Yeah.
showing a video that we will be talking over
For fair use
So-
purposes.
Yes, so chill out. So
Chill
look,
out.
so if you're just listening to this, you're seeing unfortunately Daryl, he is in a cell.
So I don't hear
And-
anything, but that's probably because you didn't share the sound. But
How
it's
about that? No, nothing.
no, it's because you didn't share the sound on the
Oh.
Zoom. It's not a big deal.
Oh no, I should. Okay.
They'll probably hear it, but I don't hear it.
No.
You have to hit that little share sound button on like the check box.
All right, hold on a second.
Because that happened to me yesterday. You were like, I don't hear it, and then I didn't
All
hit
right,
share sound.
Stop share. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so
Yeah,
I would there. Okay, so I would go to share screen. Oh, yeah. Okay,
yeah, it's like at the bottom corner.
yeah, my bad. My
all good.
fault. My fault. Okay,
Yeah, your fault.
there we go. Okay, that's from the previous video.
Okay.
So they have him locked in a cell, and they're trying to make him a prisoner, and they're trying to make him feel guilty.
Right.
And all they're doing is they're repeating this song over and over and over and over for I don't even know how long. You know? I mean, it's unreal. So like they stop it, and so
Yeah.
he thinks he's getting like, you know, a moment of peace, but then boom, here it goes again.
Oh wow.
You know.
Yeah, that's gotta be rough.
Um,
Could you imagine? Like, do you think you could sleep through a song?
no, not like that.
No.
Not in those conditions, no.
Huh.
And this is the middle of the day. This isn't like
You don't
while
think
he's-
you could have the mental fortitude to block a song out in your mind, even though your ears are hearing it?
I mean, to be honest, they're probably playing it a lot louder than
Yeah.
you know, than what we may be hearing it.
Yeah, like, you know, like the Baby Shark song is probably way more high pitched than that song alone. So, I
Yeah.
mean, in reality, you could make someone's ears bleed, you know, their cause undue stress, you know, the stress of you could have a heart attack essentially over time. So,
Oh, yeah. Now this was the one I think they were doing the same thing to him, right? So they're playing this
Yeah.
song, and then this guy is saying,
I got Tina killed. Don't
Oh.
pretend like you don't know the score.
okay. And they're like feeding him like dog shit.
that sucks.
You know, it's crazy.
You should be dead.
Crazy show.
The Negan's
Yeah.
behind you.
That sucks.
So what this guy does, he starts messing with, because so he thinks that it was his fault that one of his comrades died,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So what this guy does, he plays, he starts to play this song. I would say they closed captions.
Yeah.
He starts playing this song,
Yeah.
and
Dolores
Yeah.
would know that song because she's all about the oldies.
yeah. So
Damn oldies drive me nuts. I don't
I
mind the
think-
oldies, but it would drive me nuts.
yeah, I think in the entire show of The Walking Dead,
Right.
you see Daryl cry 2, maybe 3 times, but you see, you hear that
Yeah.
crying.
Yeah, he's crying.
So, and he's
Yeah.
like, so he's like associating that with you know, that it was his fault that he, you know, that he got his comrade killed,
Right, right.
you know, who was also, you know, also a really good, not just a comrade, but a good friend. So, yeah, this show is nuts, man. And,
Is
it
it
act-
over or are they still making them?
no, so they still have, let's see here, Walking Dead season 11.
Damn. How many
After-
episodes are in a season?
So it depends. So what they've done is they finished the first half of season 1,
Okay.
and now it's going to be season 2. I
Okay.
mean, not season 2, part 2 of The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
So, is how it's gonna go. And so, but there's no, you know,
I mean, if I watch it, I'd probably have to start all over again.
yeah, me too. But there's, you know what, there's only so much of this I can really like handle.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, because some of it's just brutal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, I love zombies. I love anything with zombies. So, you know, definitely one of my favorites.
Do you ever watch what's it called? I think it's called like Z World or
Yeah, yeah. I think we saw that. I know what you're talking about. Uh, also like 30 days of nights, and then it was like 30 nights, something like 30 days later or 30 months later or something. We saw that one.
let me
I've
see.
I mean, I've seen a lot of zombie
Okay,
movies.
yeah,
Yeah, World War Z, I
World
saw
War
that.
Z. You saw
Yeah,
that?
that I
Okay.
saw. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely saw that one.
That one's kind of messed up. I got through some of it,
Right.
and yeah, to be honest with you, I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, there's a
So,
new one out. Not the zombie, but I just saw it on Netflix, I think. It's actually on, yeah. I got it up, but it's Morpheus or
Are you talking about the Marvel movie?
no, it's not a Marvel movie. It's on Netflix, but it was called Morpheus or something. And it was a really good one where the guy has like some disease and he's trying to find a cure, and there's some like bats flying around.
That's Morpheus. Or not,
Um,
or
no, it's not called Morpheus. It was something
no,
like
hold
that.
on,
It's
hold
on
on, hold on.
Netflix.
I know what you're talking
I don't know
about.
how to spell it right. It's not on Marvel though. It's
Morbius.
Morbius. Yeah,
Yes,
there you go.
it is Marvel.
Is it Marvel? Okay,
Yes.
right. Yeah, that was a good one. Did you see that one?
I did.
Yeah, I like that one.
I was not a huge fan.
It wasn't
because-
bad. It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad, but I don't think it was great.
Right, yeah,
So,
I felt the same way, but I thought it was cool, you know.
because I don't, you saw the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
So
I actually watched it going to Hawaii. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. I went to Hawaii on
Okay.
vacation and I saw it on the airplane,
So,
on the
yeah.
airlines.
So spoilers for anybody. If you have not, just spoilers, just letting you know, maybe skip ahead about a minute. You remember seeing Michael Keaton, right?
Yeah.
He comes in at the end.
Right.
Okay. So Michael Keaton is actually from the first Spider-Man with Tom Holland.
Okay.
And he comes over to their universe. Like he says, he's like, I don't know how I got here,
Yeah.
or whatever the case may be, but he wants to team up. So he is actually, Morbius actually takes place in a different universe than what we typically see what's known as Marvel, what's known as the MCU. It's called 616.
Okay.
So if you watch Multiverse of Madness, they kind of break it down a little bit.
Yeah, I
And they
watched that
say-
on the airplane. Go ahead.
Yeah, they say like, okay, we designated your universe as 616,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, sort of thing. So, but
Yeah, I thought that was
Yeah.
awesome. And that what the heck was his name when he went up to the space and then he was messing with the guy and he kept dying and coming back to life and kept dying and he was in a loop or something and he didn't know he was in a loop.
are you talking about the first Doctor Strange?
Was that in the first one? Or was it might have been the first one or the Multiverse of Madness, and is one of them, and he was like in a loop and he kept dying. He would die,
Yeah,
come back to life, die, and he's like, what is this madness or something? And he actually bargained with them to stop. Yeah, it
Yes.
might have been the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm here.
Dormammu. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So this is the
Dormammu.
first Doctor Strange,
Yeah. I thought that was cool. That was funny.
which is crazy. Is that
Dormammu.
this came out in 2016, and they didn't make the second one until 6 years later.
Yeah, that's a long freaking time, man. And
That's-
that's kind of surprising because most of what this stuff was about is like computer, generated graphics and stuff. So
yeah, for sure.
not that there wasn't any kind of acting like physically, but I don't know why it would take 6 years with all the technology to produce another video.
But you gotta,
another movie.
You gotta remember, COVID.
I guess that was a
20
big part of it.
2020 to roughly end of 2021.
Yeah.
That put a lot of stuff on pause.
Yeah, probably, yeah. I mean, 16, 17, even if they did like 2 years later, but 6 years, I mean, gee, damn, like maybe they just had other things that were, in the works for
Yeah.
Marvel.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I like that part a lot. It was like, stuck in
But-
this loop.
The part that sucks though now is so in the MCU, so that's what we call a 616.
Yeah,
That's our main guys. That's the main guys that we know.
right.
The 616, right? There are no Infinity Stones, as you can see the Time Stone,
Right.
right? There are 0 Infinity Stones
Okay.
in that timeline.
Oh,
Because I don't know if you remember from Endgame, they had to get the stones from the past, bring them to the future, and use them, but then they had to return them to their original place in time or whatnot.
yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's literally no there's no Infinity Stones in universe 616.
Yeah, well, I guess because this is about Doctor Strange, I guess it's just like different with the way they went about this.
Well,
Infinity
this
Stone.
was well before,
Yeah.
like Thanos and all that good stuff. So, and
Yeah.
what's really interesting is that I don't know how into Marvel you are, but it literally took
I mean, I love Marvel, but I think you're more, like way more into it as far as, keeping up with it. I can't seem to keep up with it. It's just too much for me, honestly. Not that I don't want to, it's just
okay.
Okay,
So there are 6 Infinity Stones, right?
yeah.
6 of these stones.
Right.
And basically, all right, let's fast forward to this. Come on. Okay. So look. So Doctor Strange fighting Thanos, who already has four. He has 4 Infinity Stones,
Right.
and Doctor Strange is keeping up with him without even using his Infinity Stone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So four Infinity Stones versus nothing. Versus,
Right.
0 Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
You're full of tricks, wizard.
And
Never once used your greatest weapon,
I don't know if you know what Thanos really is.
a fake.
Is it the Hulk?
No, Thanos is
There was an idea.
whatchamacallit. Thanos is he is half eternal. And did you see the movie Eternals?
Yeah.
Okay. You know those ugly motherfuckers that are in it? You know what I'm talking about?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean I forget what they're called, but
It's like the wood creature people.
yeah, the ones that are all like slimy and whatever, and they can swim
Yeah.
and all that. So Thanos is half eternal, and he is half of
Mortal.
of those things, those ugly things
Okay.
as well. That's what he is.
Yeah.
It's half and half.
Like what I put in
So,
my coffee, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, basically, just not as like ugly and weird looking, and has a ball sack as a chin.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah. Mm.
Well,
Well,
that's good to know. I'll have to remember that for my assignments for school.
yeah. Okay. Well,
So
I know it's getting late, so I mean, before we before we end the video, I mean, is there anything else that you want to mention? Anything else?
yeah, I just wanted to confess my sins, Father, for I have sinned. So let's see, Our Father, heart. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
No, everything's been good, man. Just been busy with work and school, and yeah, we went to Hawaii for vacation, and I just would say if anybody can want to go to Hawaii once in your lifetime to at least experience the beauty there. Um, it's definitely a hike depending on where you're at. I mean, from the East Coast, it was like flying to freaking, Italy or Europe. So it was a long flight, but definitely
Right.
beautiful island, and it's like its own country almost, but I mean, it's a little expensive, eggs is like $10 a pack. Gas was about five
Yeah.
something, which wasn't too bad, but chicken's
So,
like $20 a pack, so pretty
yes,
expensive.
yeah.
High cost of living, but it's beautiful, light blue, teal ocean, volcano, rock, sand. It's freaking crazy. So
Now for school, are you able to do it all online? Do you have to go in person at all?
so I could do it all online, but I'm doing a mixture of online and hybrid classes, which hybrid is online and some in person. And the in person I do it at nighttime, from six to 8. Actually, tonight would have been a class, but the teacher said we weren't having class tonight. But anyway, the reason I'm doing some in class hybrid, because for me to get my housing allowance with the military, the post 9/11 GI Bill, they pay me up to like $1,800 a month or something or $2,400 to basically, going to school full time, but you got to have one class physically at the campus.
Right.
So your
Okay.
others can be online, but you got to have one physical class.
I got you.
Yeah. So otherwise I would just do online, but yeah, I'm gonna have my bachelor's by the spring of 24. So May of
Okay,
2024.
very cool.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, one,
I would have gotten it sooner, but you know, I took a lot of criminal justice classes with my associate's degree, but because I changed my major to leadership in information technology, I'm taking more of those classes, which takes a little longer now.
yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, so another year and a half, I'll be good. Less than a year and a half.
okay. Well, the one good thing is today is now officially the 21st, so we
There you go.
should be getting paid tomorrow
Yeah,
by Google AdSense.
yeah.
know?
YouTubers should be getting paid today.
Yeah.
You know, sometime today.
Obviously
So
not with the Inner Circle podcast,
yeah,
but
exactly. We're making millions from this podcast, so
yeah.
can't wait.
If only,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, hopefully we can get to 500 subscribers, and then we can do Captain America.
That's my wallet.
Nice.
So I got this from a guy who knew Tupac. He actually was very close to him. He collected wallets and he would give wallets and sell them, and Captain America wallet. So I traded him. This is actually signed by the Newsboys band. On the back of it, you can see their autographs.
Okay.
I really like the Newsboys, Christian rock band. But anyway, so yeah, this
Okay,
guy
very
knew
cool.
Tupac, and he gave this to me for free.
Nice,
So
nice.
I traded
Well-
him my camouflage military wallet.
Gotcha. Well, I'm going to do a very shameless plug here.
All right.
Before we end things here.
Well, goodbye, farewell to everybody.
Yeah, so this is whatchamacall. This is peer to profit,
Right.
right?
Yeah, I got that going now.
And let's see here.
I
Okay,
think I got
so
like 20 cents or something so
yeah.
far.
Well, when did you start?
A couple days ago.
Wasn't it yesterday?
Yeah, was it yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, technically.
Well, now 2 days ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically, yeah, a day and a half ago.
I think I have like 30 cents maybe.
Well, yeah. So, and that's running off one device, right? Or two.
Two. Yeah, I got two going.
Okay. So I just wanted to show everybody here. Now what I've done is, so I run it on my phone as well, and the phone speeds it up a lot too.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put a link in the description for this. I'll put a link in the description for anything you need as well. But so pure profit, I did make a video about this. Maybe I'll just put that link in. But long story short, you share a very minute amount of your internet bandwidth, and they will actually pay you in cryptocurrency.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so what I have done, let's see here. What I've done is I've just gone with Litecoin. And the cool thing is that you can actually cash out at $1. And what I do, I told Chris this, but I bring it to Coinbase, right?
Right.
So now it's $1. That's why you see $1.03, $1.02, $1.56,
Right.
$1.08, right? So so now what I'm doing is I bring it to Coinbase, and then I just transfer it to a crypto called Cosmos, which pays you their total dividend is 5%. But what they do is they do give you a dividend interest. They pay you once a week. If they miss that week, they pay you twice the next week. That's how it works.
Yeah.
So there's no other crypto that pays that much, even though Algo was on that list.
Yeah.
So yeah. And I don't know if you've been messing with this at all, Chris.
What's that? Storm game?
Yeah, Storm game.
No.
Let me see here. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, so Storm Game. What you do is they have a free miner, right? And you can invite friends, and then you can earn bonuses and so forth, right? So I'm gonna
Yeah.
click. I'm just gonna click this real quick. If it wants to open up, but okay, never mind. Anyway, what I do is I buy Algo, ALGO,
Yeah.
and because Algo basically stays the same or it goes up, and that is because since you're mining for free, let's say you put an investment in, like they'll say, okay, you made $10, you can make an investment, right?
Yeah.
But if your investment just starts to sink, and you didn't put your own money into it, then Stormgain will actually close that account, will close that trade. They'll say, okay, you've gone way too far below zero. We're done with this. You know,
Okay.
I've had that happen a couple times, but when Bitcoin was doing really well, I was mining Bitcoin. No, this was like what, a year and a half ago,
Yeah.
almost 2 years ago. It was doing so well.
It
And
was.
I was mining from Stormgain, and I had something like I had a couple $100 that I mined, and I traded it, and all I did was I just sent it to my I think it was my Coinbase wallet.
Coinbase. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. A lot of cool stuff here. Can you see that? What I can see?
Yeah.
Your meeting will end in 10 minutes.
No, I don't see it. Yeah, now I see it. 9:53. Yeah.
Yeah. So like there's a big screen that comes up, says your meeting will end in 9 minutes.
I see a little timer at the top right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's this other one? Link for ties?
So this was whatchamacall? Link for ties. Sorry, that thing at the top.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah, I think you can
this,
still click it. Yeah.
yeah, so this was actually now this is 100% YouTube compliant. That's why I use it.
That's cool.
And what it does is it basically, so say you have a link that you want someone to click on.
Right.
You copy that link into here, and then you they give you and then Link for Ties gives you their link.
A custom link. Yeah.
Yeah, so you click on that link, it goes to a landing page, you view like an article or two, and then it brings you to the actual landing page to where it's
Right.
supposed to go. And every time that does that, you get so much. So like right now, yeah, I'm not doing anything crazy here. 14 cents, 11 cents, whatever.
Yeah, but it still adds up.
12. Yeah, it does add up. I just
It's like
cashed-
finding coins on the ground, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I cashed out yesterday at $10.
Nice. There you go.
Just for for the hell of it.
I mean, you've always
Um,
been good finding things that help make you money, and I don't know how you find these things, but you always find them and tell me about them. So I appreciate it.
Yeah. I mean, these I've known for a while. So I mean, actually, Pewter Profit, I found out this year. Honey Gain,
That's been around for a
I've
while. Yeah.
known for, oh my God, I've known this since 2017.
Yeah.
Unreal. Another one you can use on your phone.
You got a lot of referrals with that one, so that's awesome.
Yeah, so yeah, like I'll show you this at the bottom here. It shows you, it gives you a graph of whatchamacall, of like how much you're making and how you're making it, right?
Yeah, 67% of referrals. That's awesome.
Yeah, so you can see that. So referrals, Now this is in the last like 30 days, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, last 30 days. So my gathering is the blue, which is okay, right?
But your
you-
referrals is really
Yeah,
like
but if
3/4 of it.
you look to the right and you see the referrals, well, yeah, so referrals are 67%. Gathering is 27%, winnings 4.86%, and then content delivery, which doesn't really do much, is 0.31%. So even if I have gotten rid of gather, let's just say I never use honey gain again.
Yeah.
Eventually, I would still continue to make money
Right.
off of this, this way I'm just doing it faster. But if I just let it go, I just
Right.
I let it sit. Let's just say I let it sit for a year, and not do anything with it. I guarantee you I'd have a couple $100 in there.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
And then we have crypto tab.
Yeah, crypto tab. That's one of my faves, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So this is actually just the you know what, I'll share the let me see what we got left here. 5 minutes, 33 seconds.
Yep.
Hold on.
Yeah, I just cashed out like a dollar. It's like $1 basically.
Yeah. So
I don't have, that's the same thing, you got a lot of referrals in that one too. And the video helps, making a YouTube video about it definitely helps.
yeah, it does. It does. But if you look now, it's a affiliate dashboard, right? Now it's 100% legitimate because there are so many scams out there.
Okay, yeah.
Now, so like
341,
341
nice.
referrals of level 1, and so forth.
So what's
code
that mean, level 2?
419.
Is like, so the person under you referred someone else?
I'm not sure.
Is that what that level 2 means?
That may be what it means. It
And then
doesn't tell
the
you
next person
exactly.
referred another person. That's what I would think.
That's what I would think. That's what I would think too. It could also
Yeah.
just be where they are at as well as
Okay.
like their mining and so forth.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and whatchamacallit, so here we go. Downloads September 19th. So 2 days ago, somebody downloaded it. They're showing, downloads 4 on September 3rd and whatnot, right? Now,
Yeah.
the one thing that would be cool with this is if you could ping, how you can like ping people and say, hey, time to,
Right. Yeah, give them a heads up.
yeah. So, yeah, that would be nice. So, whatchamacallit. So what I use is I use this little, you see this ×2 cloud
Yeah.
boost. So now right now it's a little slower because we're using Zoom and whatnot.
Yeah.
So what I do is I actually open up hold on. Oh, let's see what this does. Okay. I open up this this mouse clicker, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so this resets every 3 hours. It takes away the -2. So what I do is when this is at 0, I turn it on, I count to 5 Mississippi, I hit start on this, and then I just hold it right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So every 3 hours, it will just keep clicking on it,
Yeah.
no matter what I do.
It's funny.
So yeah, it's a good, yeah. I'm glad I found it. Trust me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So in total mining, you've earned about $118. So that's not bad. Mining income at your bottom left there, 118. That's
Well,
that's
here-
pretty deep.
here's the thing though. Is they're going by the price of what it is right now.
Right. So it fluctuates.
They're going by
What Bitcoin is
18,
at.
you know, whatever it is. It's almost at
Yeah.
19,000.
So when
right?
it's lower in price, we would potentially earn more in mining, correct?
Yeah, so now
Like
let's say
now.
if that said 60,000,
Yeah.
right? You would almost times that, you would times it a little bit more than 3.
Oh wait, so we would be no, so if that's a higher price, will we get mining more or less when it's lower or higher?
So technically,
Or does the
No,
price
no,
not
no,
influence the mining?
no, so the price is just telling you, you know,
Yeah.
what
So
it's
the price
worth
has
right
nothing to
now.
do with how much we mine.
No.
Right.
Yeah,
I got you.
so you could mine this much and this could be at 500,000.
Yeah, so it doesn't
know,
matter.
it's-
It's just how
yeah,
much your
doesn't-
computer
yeah.
can handle and all that.
Doesn't matter at all. So, okay.
And they got NFT
yeah.
mining, but
Yeah,
yeah,
and
okay.
NFT, I forget about it. That's
Yeah,
just
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Okay, well, we
Yeah.
got to sign off here. Make sure you
Okay.
check out Polio.
You want to expand the screen there?
Yeah, youtube.com/Polio Jr. And then go ahead, Chris.
Oh, CJ's info. Good talking with you, Paul, again.
Yep.
Have a good night, guys. Peace out, Cub Scouts.
All
Podcast
right.
489. Out.
Yeah, whatever it is. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching,
Thank you.
listening, whatever it is on 20 million platforms. Love everybody. So,
All right, brother.
okay.
Talk to you,
Right,
man.
okay, let's see if we're gonna end this.
Later.
Or if it's gonna end itself.
Yeah, I guess we'll just let it end itself at this point.
All right.
We're gonna
yeah.
use